Anthony Perkins, renowned for his portrayal of Norman Bates in the Psycho films, lived a complex life marked by both heterosexual and homosexual relationships. Despite his marriage and children, Perkins reportedly engaged in numerous affairs with men, including a notable one with actor Tab Hunter. His death in 1992 at age 60 due to AIDS-related complications shocked his fans, as his illness had been kept private. Charles Wyneff's book, Split Image: The Life of Anthony Perkins, delves into Perkins's life, shedding light on the challenges faced by gay actors in mid-20th century Hollywood. The book explores Perkins's career, including his breakthrough role in Psycho, and the struggles he faced due to typecasting in the evolving Hollywood landscape. A central theme is the closeted life led by many gay actors during that era, vividly portraying the secrecy, arranged dates, and constant fear of exposure. Perkins, like others, had to maintain a facade of heterosexuality to protect his career. The book also reveals his tumultuous relationships with men, describing encounters and the delicate balancing act Perkins and others had to perform to conceal their private lives. Despite challenges, Perkins was determined to achieve stardom. His marriage to Barry Berenson in 1973, though met with skepticism, appeared genuine, resulting in 2 sons. Split Image provides a comprehensive look into Perkins's double life, exposing the challenges faced by gay actors in Hollywood when coming out was not an option. The book's release followed a 1990 National Enquirer story, breaking news of Perkins's battle with AIDS ultimately leading to his death. It highlights the complexity of his public and private lives, offering a nuanced perspective on the ambiguity of being a closeted homosexual, a topic that remains relevant. In February 2018, Jennifer Pryor, widow of the legendary comedian Richard Pryor, made headlines by confirming her late husband's intimate affair with iconic actor Marlon Brando during the 1970 seat. This revelation came in response to comments made by Quincy Jones during an interview with Vulture, where Jones hinted at Brando's involvement with several high-profile men, including Pryor. Jones stated, "He'd do anything. Anything. He'd F.A. mailbox." James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye. These remarks sparked public interest and discussions about Brando's relationships. Jennifer Pryor supported Jones's statement, affirming that Richard Pryor never concealed his sexuality from their close circle of friends. She mentioned that Pryor documented his relationships with men in his diaries. In a response to TMZ, Jennifer made a lighthearted comment about the drug culture of the 1970s, saying it was the 70s. Drugs were still good, especially. If you did enough cocaine, you'd F.A. radiator and send it flowers in the morning. This remark captured the free-spirited nature of the era. Jennifer and Richard Pryor were married in the early 1980s, and again in 2001. Their marriage lasted until Pryor's passing in 2005. Pryor, known for his influential career in comedy, was married multiple times and fathered 7 children. This revelation about his past relationship with Marlon Brando shed light on a lesser-known aspect of his personal life, adding depth to his legacy in the entertainment industry. In 1960, Raymond Burr, renowned for iconic TV roles like Perry Mason and Robert Ironside, met the man who would become his life partner. Burr, a prominent figure in American television during the 1950s and 1960s, gained fame for his portrayal of Perry Mason, a brilliant defense attorney who never lost a case. Although Burr was briefly married to Isabella Ward in 1948, their union ended in divorce. However, it was during the production of Perry Mason in 1960 that Burr crossed paths with fellow actor Robert Benavides. Burr and Benavides formed a deep and enduring bond, remaining together until Burr's death in 1993. While Burr often referred to Benavides as his business partner, their relationship extended far beyond mere professionalism. They purchased land together in the 1980 SE and established a vineyard in California's Sonoma County, showcasing their commitment to both each other and their shared ventures. Throughout his career, Burr took an unconventional approach to addressing questions about his personal life, particularly regarding his sexuality. In an era when being openly gay in Hollywood could be detrimental to one's career, Burr chose to create a fabricated narrative to conceal his homosexuality. He claimed to have been married to a Scottish actress who tragically perished in a plane crash in 1943, alongside the famous actor Leslie Howard. Burr's story even included fictional wives and a fictional deceased son. Despite the need to maintain a facade, Burr was well liked in the industry, finding happiness in his long-term relationship with Benavides. Their partnership, both personally and professionally, challenged societal norms and remained strong for decades. Raymond Burr passed away in 1993, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable talent and enduring love. Rumors swirled about Clark Gable's personal inclinations, despite his 5 marriages and 2 children. Renowned as a ladies' man, Gable often pursued relationships with Hollywood starlets. However, speculation arose regarding his potential same-sex encounters, suggesting a willingness to engage in such liaisons for career advancement. One notable rumored encounter involved actor William Haynes, who was openly gay. Haynes, a friend of Joan Crawford, reportedly shared a connection with Gable. Another incident occurred during the filming of Gone with the Wind in 1938. George Cukor, a close friend of Haynes, allegedly made a remark insinuating Gable's past involvement with Haynes, prompting Gable's outrage and his refusal to work with Cukor as director. Gable's early life was marked by adversity, including the loss of his mother shortly after his birth and challenging jobs like lumberjacking. Despite his tough upbringing, he pursued acting, eventually finding success with his breakthrough role in It Happened One Night. Known for his masculine image, Gable's iconic scene without an undershirt further solidified his status as a leading man. Throughout the 1920s and 1930s, Gable had various relationships, including a possibly homosexual one with actor Earl Larimore. His close bond with actor Rod LaRoe during Forbidden Paradise could also be interpreted as a homosexual relationship. In later years, Gable's confidant and companion was Ben Maddox, a syndicated journalist who played a role in safeguarding Gable's secrets. Despite his numerous affairs and marriages, Gable considered actress Carole Lombard, whom he married, as the love of his life. However, Lombard once humorously remarked about Gable's stature, suggesting a play on his masculinity. Gable's final film, The Misfits, saw him forming an unlikely friendship with gay co-star Montgomery Clift, while navigating the challenges posed by co-star Marilyn Monroe's substance abuse issues. Despite the rumors and complexities surrounding his personal life, Gable left an indelible mark on Hollywood as one of its most iconic leading men. Cary Grant's 12-year companionship with actor Randolph Scott ignited speculation about his sexual orientation, despite his public image as a suave ladies' man. Their cohabitation, starting in 1932, after meeting on the set of Hot Saturday, in a mansion dubbed Bachelor Hall in Los Angeles, prompted rumors within Hollywood circles. In a 1986 interview with Barbara Walters, Grant candidly addressed his sexuality, acknowledging the pervasive rumors. "Everyone says I'm gay, and I guess I am, but I don't really know." This admission marked a significant moment in Hollywood's discussions about sexuality. Their relationship, though both men married women during that period, raised eyebrows in 1930s Hollywood. Despite posing for fan magazines as budding movie stars, rumors persisted, fueled by insights from friends like George Burns and biographer Charles Hyam, whose work contributed to speculation about Grant's sexuality. While claims suggested Grant's homosexuality was more apparent earlier in life, he prioritized authenticity, regardless of sexual orientation. Despite their closeness, Grant later professed love for Grace Kelly. His relationship with Scott remained controversial, with rumors persisting even after they ceased living together in 1944. Montgomery Clift, another Hollywood figure, also faced speculation about his sexual preferences, adding further intrigue to the era's narrative on sexuality. Montgomery Clift, the elusive heartthrob of the 1950s and a four-time Academy Award nominee, led a private personal life that shielded his dating affairs from scandalous tabloids. Unlike many Hollywood peers, Clift resided in New York, further safeguarding his personal life from public scrutiny. Throughout his career, Clift's association with Elizabeth Taylor fueled rumors about his personal life, which insiders knew weren't strictly heterosexual. Debbie Reynolds, in her memoir, recalled witnessing intimate interactions between Clift and Taylor, noting Clift's relationships with both men and women. Despite the cult of personality surrounding Clift, focusing on perceived miseries, his exceptional talent and good looks captivated audiences. The documentary Making Montgomery Clift offered an alternative narrative, delving into Clift's carefree nature and sense of humor, contrary to public perception. In a taped phone call, Clift's elder brother, Brooks, mentioned that Clift had identified as homosexual from a young age. Even in his on-screen roles, Clift pushed boundaries, as seen in flirtatious scenes with John Ireland in the 1948 film Red River. Clift was relatively less closeted compared to some of his gay contemporaries in Hollywood, such as Rock Hudson. Despite lucrative offers and Hollywood's allure, Clift remained an outsider, opting for single-picture deals and commuting between New York and Hollywood. He lived modestly, adhering to a simple lifestyle focused on literature and history. Clift's unwillingness to conform to studio contracts and his commitment to authenticity set him apart in Hollywood, leaving a lasting legacy as both a talented actor and a trailblazer for LGBTQ+ representation in the industry. Throughout his illustrious career, Rock Hudson, the epitome of the matinee idol and Oscar-nominated actor, maintained a carefully guarded secret, his homosexuality. Despite his 3-year marriage to Phyllis Gates in the 1950s, insiders in Hollywood were privy to his true orientation. Gates herself discovered Hudson's sexuality and confronted him, a conversation recorded by a private investigator she hired. Revelations about Hudson's life surfaced in the documentary Rock Hudson, All That Heaven Allowed, directed by Stephen Cack. Despite the public's adoration for Hudson as an all-American screen icon, known for his roles in films like Giant alongside Elizabeth Taylor and Pillow Talk with Doris Day, his personal struggles with his identity remained hidden. Hudson's courageous decision to reveal his AIDS diagnosis in 1983 helped raise awareness of the disease. However, his private life, marked by struggles with maintaining a heterosexual facade, contrasts sharply with the tabloid narratives presented to the American public. Despite his image as a ladies' man, Hudson engaged in relationships with young men, facilitated by a contact in West Hollywood. Hudson's complex personal life, shrouded in secrecy, challenges the simplistic narratives often portrayed in the media. His legacy extends beyond his on-screen achievements, leaving a lasting impact on LGBTQ+ visibility and advocacy in Hollywood. Spencer Tracy, renowned for his 4-decade-long career and impressive accolades in Hollywood, faced persistent rumors about his sexuality, which he may have concealed due to his devout Roman Catholic faith. Despite his marriage to Louise Treadwell, with whom he had 2 children, Tracy's personal life was a subject of intrigue, with speculation surrounding his alleged long-term relationship with actor John Durrett. Tracy's romantic entanglements with starlets like Ingrid Bergman and Hedy Lamarr added fuel to the speculation, as did his association with the legendary Katharine Hepburn, whose relationship was rumored to be carefully managed by the studio. While some question Tracy's sexual orientation, others argue that it is inconsequential to his legacy as an actor. Amy Fine Collins, in an article for Vanity Fair, shed light on Tracy's sexuality, drawing from insights provided by Richard Gully, an assistant to Jack Warner and a well-connected figure in Hollywood. Despite media attention and reactions, Tracy's daughter, Susanna Tracy, dismissed claims about her father's sexuality as absurd. Tracy's complexity as an individual included struggles with deep depression and alcoholism, alongside his unwavering devotion to his Catholic faith. His portrayal of characters on screen was masterful, with peers like Humphrey Bogart acknowledging his talent. The allure of classic Hollywood lies in its presentation of stars as larger-than-life figures, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. However, our modern fixation on categorizing individuals as either gay or straight raises questions about the fluidity of gender identity. In an era where wholesome public personas were paramount, the truth about Tracy's sexuality remains elusive, shrouded in mystery. Ultimately, whether Spencer Tracy was gay or not is a question that may never be definitively answered, leaving his personal life open to interpretation and speculation. James Dean, the emblematic actor of The Disillusioned Rebel, continues to captivate millions even decades after his untimely death in 1955. Speculation surrounding his sexuality has persisted, with various accounts suggesting intimate relationships with both men and women. Despite public intrigue, Dean himself evaded labels, asserting his refusal to conform to societal expectations. Close associations, such as his complex bond with roommate William Bast, further fuel curiosity about his private life. Biographers and colleagues have offered insights, yet definitive conclusions remain elusive. Dean's allure transcends his enigmatic personal life, solidifying his status as an enduring cultural icon. His connections with other Hollywood luminaries, including Elizabeth Taylor and Marlon Brando, add layers to his enigma. While discussions persist about the nature of his relationships and their influence on his career, Dean's legacy as a symbol of rebellion and individualism endures, leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. Marlon Brando, renowned for his extraordinary acting talents, was surrounded by persistent rumors about his sexual preferences throughout his life. While married 3 times, speculation about his bisexuality has long persisted in Hollywood circles. Allegations in biographies, such as Darwin Porter's Brando Unzipped, suggest intimate relationships with fellow legends like Cary Grant, Montgomery Clift, and Sir John Gielgud. In a candid 1976 interview with a French journalist, Brando openly discussed his experiences with homosexuality, breaking taboos of the time. More recently, musician Quincy Jones claimed in a 2018 interview that Brando had a sexual relationship with comedian Richard Pryor, a revelation confirmed by Pryor's widow but denied by his daughter. The complexity of Brando's personal life extends to his rumored S&M relationship with James Dean, as detailed in books like James Dean, Tomorrow Never Comes. According to these accounts, Brando's interests lay more in the dominant submissive dynamic than emotional connection. Further intrigue surrounds Brando's alleged romantic involvement with acclaimed writer James Baldwin. While Baldwin's sister denied Quincy Jones's claims, Brando expressed deep admiration for Baldwin in a 1990 interview, hinting at a close bond between them. Porter's controversial claims in Brando Unzipped also suggest fleeting encounters between Brando and Cary Grant, adding another layer to Brando's complex romantic history. As with many aspects of Hollywood's past, these revelations prompt both fascination and skepticism. The enduring mystery surrounding Brando's romantic entanglements continues to captivate audiences, leaving us to ponder the complexities of one of cinema's greatest icons. Ellen DeGeneres, a television icon, and Portia de Rossi, an actress, make up one of the famous couples in the LGBTQ+ community. Before dating, de Rossi admitted to having difficulty accepting herself regarding her sexuality, but she always felt deeply connected to Ellen. After 3 years apart, they officially began their relationship in 2004. Their marriage in 2008 in California marked a huge step forward in acceptance and equality for the LGBTQ+ community. This is a clear testament to their confidence and courage, as well as society's progress in recognizing and respecting same-sex love and marriage. Kristen Stewart is currently romantically involved with writer and actress Dylan Mayer. The actress recently discussed the challenges of dating publicly, inadvertently sparking speculation about her sexuality. She clarified in an interview with InStyle that her preference for privacy doesn't stem from shame about her sexual orientation. Stewart and Mayer initially met on a movie set 8 years ago, but reconnected 6 years later. Stewart described this period as sort of cagey. Despite any challenges, their relationship has since flourished, highlighting the complexity of navigating romance in the public eye while remaining true to oneself. Amber Heard, known for her roles in Aquaman and her advocacy for LGBTQ+ rights, faced challenges when coming out as bisexual. Despite her openness about her sexuality, Heard encountered difficulties, particularly with her parents' reception. In a candid discussion during the South by Southwest Festival's Making Change on and off the screen session, the 32-year-old actress shared her journey. Before her high-profile relationship with Johnny Depp, Heard dated Tasia Van Ree from 2008 to 2012, a period coinciding with their work on The Rum Diary. Heard's experience sheds light on the complexities individuals in the LGBTQ+ community may encounter when navigating their identities within both personal and professional spheres. Janelle Monáe, the acclaimed singer, has long been surrounded by rumors about her sexuality. Recently, she confirmed her identity as a queer woman in an interview with Rolling Stone. While Monáe hadn't explicitly addressed these rumors before, she hinted at her truth through her music, notably in songs like Mushrooms and Roses and Q.U.A.N.N., where a character named Mary is referenced as a lover. However, despite this revelation, Monáe chose not to address the speculation regarding her relationship with Tessa Thompson. Monáe's openness about her identity adds another layer of depth to her artistry and resonates with her fans, emphasizing the importance of self-expression and authenticity. Megan Fox, known for her roles in films like Jennifer's Body, proudly identifies as a bisexual celebrity. During Pride Month, she flaunted a rainbow manicure on Instagram, garnering immense support from her followers. This isn't the first time Fox has openly embraced her sexuality. Back in 2008, she confessed to GQ about her celebrity crush on fellow actress Olivia Wilde. With 3 children, Fox remains outspoken about her LGBTQ+ identity, boldly expressing herself and serving as a role model within the community. Her unapologetic stance sends a powerful message of acceptance and celebration of diverse sexual orientations. Lindsay Lohan, the actress who is often at the center of rumors, recently confirmed her relationship with Samantha Ronson, Callum Best's ex-girlfriend. Although they are often spotted together, Lohan has previously remained very private about their relationship. However, in an interview on the American radio show Loveline, Lohan revealed that she had been dating Mark Ronson's sister for a while. Despite rumors swirling about their engagement, Lohan's publicist, Leslie Sloan Zelnick, dismissed those speculations. Lohan's openness about her romantic life has added another layer to her public persona, attracting attention from fans and media alike. Elliot Page, the talented Hollywood actress known for her roles in films like Juno, made a heartfelt revelation about her sexuality during a conference for gay teens. In an emotional speech, she bravely admitted to being homosexual, shedding light on the struggles she faced due to social stigma. Page candidly shared how her spirit, mental health, and relationships were affected by societal pressures. Her speech garnered a standing ovation, highlighting the significance of her disclosure. Additionally, she emphasized the prevalence of bullying and rejection faced by countless individuals simply for being true to themselves. Paige's courage in sharing her story serves as a beacon of hope and solidarity for LGBTQ+ youth everywhere. Miley Cyrus, the 31-year-old singer, has long been a prominent figure in Hollywood, known for her boldness in both her love life and sexuality. Despite her high-profile romances, including an on-again, off-again relationship with ex-husband Liam Hemsworth, Cyrus has openly embraced her attraction to both men and women. A staunch LGBTQ advocate, she fearlessly expresses her views on sexuality, from tweeting about her dreams of kissing Katy Perry to candidly discussing her desires with her family. Cyrus's boldness extends into her music, where she unapologetically incorporates themes of love and self-discovery. With her unwavering advocacy and unapologetic approach to life, Cyrus continues to inspire and empower others to embrace their true selves. Recently, Anna Paquin took a courageous step by revealing that she is bisexual, opening the door to a conversation about societal stereotypes about bisexuality. Her relationship with colleague Stephen Moyer, known as a wonderful combination of two worlds, has become the focus of media attention. Anna is not shy about sharing her attraction to both sexes and their open and free relationship. Despite encountering prejudice and controversy, Anna and Stephen continue to live their lives confidently and fully, spreading a strong message of self-acceptance and diversity in love. Sarah Paulson, the famous actress, is dating Holland Taylor, but she doesn't want to label herself as a lesbian. They met 10 years ago and began their relationship after Paulson was still dating Cherry Jones. Paulson described Taylor as the best and most wonderful woman she had ever met. They continued this relationship with respect and honor for each other, despite not publicly putting a label on their relationship. Greta Garbo, legendary movie star of the 1920s and 1930s, always attracted attention with her exceptional beauty and charm. Although little is known about her private life, there has been much speculation surrounding her sexuality and gender views. Some people believe that Greta Garbo may be bisexual, given her close relationships with many other actresses and celebrities during her career. However, she has kept information about her private life very private, and there is no concrete evidence to confirm or deny these speculations. Assessing and determining the gender of a person, especially a deceased person, is truly a complex and difficult issue. In the case of Eleanor Roosevelt, there is much historical and documentary evidence that mentions the special relationship between her and journalist Lorena Hickok. The relationship between Eleanor Roosevelt and Lorena Hickok was documented in the letters they exchanged. Both women sent each other emotional and intimate letters, demonstrating the deep bond between them. Although there is no concrete evidence as to whether their relationship was sexual or not, this does not diminish the value of the spiritual bond they shared. Raven Simon, a famous star from childhood to present, has publicly hinted that she is a lesbian for quite a while. Instead of going through direct statements, she used social media like Twitter to point this out. In a tweet, she wrote, "I can finally get married, government," indirectly expressing her pride in the legalization of same-sex marriage. However, Raven Simon's representative changed the hopes of many fans when she said she has no plans to get married in the near future. They simply supported the fact that she was gay and did not make specific plans about marriage. In an interview on NPR, Raven Simon talked about how many states in the U.S. have legalized same-sex marriage, demonstrating progress in recognizing and protecting the rights of the LGBT+ community. Hopefully in the future, she can still get married if it reflects her wishes and choices. Kate McKinnon has courageously embraced her identity as a lesbian, showcasing authenticity both on and off screen. Her candidness, evident in her humor and acting, adds depth to her portrayals of LGBTQ characters. While not receiving as much spotlight as some, McKinnon's advocacy for LGBTQ representation is profound. Other celebrities, including Ellen Page, Janelle Monáe, and Kristen Stewart, similarly champion LGBTQ visibility. Together, they contribute significantly to fostering awareness and acceptance within the entertainment realm and society at large. Their collective impact is invaluable in shaping a more inclusive and understanding world. Jane Lynch was one of the earliest celebrities in the entertainment industry, and she came out strongly as a lesbian. With great courage and courage, she was named one of the 10 great strengths of gay women in showbiz. In 2010, Jane Lynch married clinical psychologist Laura Troy. The wedding event took place in Sunderland, Massachusetts, where she and Foy had met at a fundraiser in San Francisco a year earlier. This relationship is a testament to both of their courage and sincerity in accepting and loving each other. However, before that, Jane Lynch went through a divorce with Laura Foy after 3 years of marriage in 2013. Even though their marriage ended, Jane Lynch remains a symbol of confidence and self-esteem. Strong, not only in his career but also in his personal life. With her leadership, Jane Lynch paved the way for acceptance and understanding for the LGBT+ community, and her relationship with Laura Foy added another layer to her strong and admirable image. Before the public. In the world of Hollywood entertainment, relationships are not always solid, but the love between Robin Roberts and Amber Lane is one of the most solid and wonderful relationships. In fact, they recently celebrated 16 years together in the U.S. Robin Roberts, who is best known as a journalist and reporter, was chosen by President Barack Obama to conduct his legendary interview. This support is not only a testament to Roberts' talent, but also a recognition of her special relationship with Amber Lane. Fans of same-sex marriage love to follow the adventures of this lesbian couple on social networks and in the media. They share a lot on social media platforms, from their travels to far-flung adventures with their rescue dog Lucas. All this creates an interesting and remarkable world for this couple. Michelle Rodriguez, American actress and screenwriter, came out as bisexual in an interview with Entertainment Weekly. In this interview, she hopes that her decision will encourage others to struggle with self-awareness and acceptance. Michelle Rodriguez, 45, decided to go public with her sexuality partly because she is dating supermodel Claire Delevingne. She began her career by playing a troubled boxer in a 2000 sports drama. With her talent and drive, she won many awards, including the Independent Spirit Award and the Gotham Award for Best First Film. Michelle Rodriguez's decision is an important step in promoting acceptance and diversity within the LGBT+ community. Her strength and confidence have become an inspiration for many others, encouraging them to strongly face and accept themselves. Angelina Jolie, a renowned actress and humanitarian, has navigated a dynamic dating life. While she is recognized for her philanthropic efforts and role as a mother to 6 children, Jolie has also openly embraced love. One notable relationship in her romantic history is with Jenny Shimizu, whom she met on the set of Foxfire. Jolie admitted to falling for Shimizu at first sight. Despite Jolie's multiple marriages, her connection with Shimizu remains distinct. She expressed a desire to marry her, highlighting the significance of their relationship among her diverse romantic experiences. Jolie's willingness to pursue love authentically reflects her bold and unapologetic approach to life and relationships. Sarah Gilbert is one of the upcoming celebrities with a meaningful personal story. Her story of realizing she liked women after a date with actor Johnny Galecki is one of the most important discoveries of her life. Even though many years have passed, Johnny Galecki is still fine and supports Sarah Gilbert, accompanying her through all the ups and downs. Sarah's openness and sharing when talking about sex and differences in relationships is an expression of courage and confidence. Although she still felt scared and insecure, admitting this helped her overcome it and move closer to accepting herself. Celebrities like Sarah Gilbert bring inspiration and hope to millions of people around the world as they bravely face change and discover themselves. Sharing their personal story is not only an act of courage, but also a meaningful message of acceptance and empathy. Ian McKellen, a symbol of his acting career and confidence, has left a deep mark in the hearts of fans around the world. With excellence in a range of roles from legendary characters like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings to nuanced roles like Sherlock Holmes and Mr. Holmes, McKellen has shown his talent and charisma, his power on screen. However, famous not only for his acting talent, Ian McKellen is also a symbol of diversity and courage in the LGBT community. Since 1988, he strongly expressed himself as gay and became an important symbol in fighting for the rights of the LGBT community worldwide. With his tireless efforts and unparalleled talent, Ian McKellen has won many prestigious awards, including the Golden Globe Award, Laurence Olivier Award, and many others. His versatility not only appears on stage with Shakespeare's classics, but also in modern works and science fiction. In addition to his brilliant acting career, Ian McKellen's personal life is also an emotional story. From her passionate first love with history teacher Brian Taylor to beautiful moments at annual events like the Edinburgh Festival, McKellen has gone through a colorful and meaningful journey. Ultimately, Ian McKellen is not only a star of stage and film, but also an icon, someone who represents diversity and confidence. With talent and courage, he conquered all challenges, leaving a deep impression in the hearts of fans and artists. If you want to explore the journey with me, please leave number 1 and watch this video until the end. Interesting things are waiting for you in the video. Jillian Michaels is not only a famous television personality, but also a famous author, personal trainer, and entrepreneur. With her influence, she has inspired millions of people around the world to pay attention to health and fitness. Although known for her appearances on television shows like The Biggest Loser, Jillian also shined on the small screen as a judge and host of Sweat Ins on NBC in 2015. In addition, she also has her own reality TV series, Demonstrate Fairness and Patience. However, what few people know about Jillian Michaels is that she is gay. She was open about it in 2010 and 2014, but still faced challenges and inconveniences when discussing her identity. However, Jillian remains steadfast and willing to share her story to inspire others. In addition to her work life, Jillian also has a rich and diverse personal life. She had a close friendship with Heidi Rhodes from 2009 to 2018 and raised their 2 children together. While it wasn't always easy, Jillian overcame challenges to become herself and find her voice. Ultimately, Jillian Michaels is not only an icon in the fitness industry, but also a symbol of confidence and diversity. By sharing her story and continuing to inspire others, she has made a positive impact on millions of people around the world. Tim Cook is not only the successful successor of Steve Jobs at Apple, but also a symbol in the LGBT community and the first gay CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Before officially announcing he was gay in 2014, Tim Cook kept his private life private. Although he has always been open about not denying this fact, he chooses to keep it to himself. Finally, when revealing information about himself, Tim Cook described it as one of the greatest gifts in his life. In his speech, he prided himself on himself and the value of sharing the truth about yourself, not only with the industry community, but also with the world. Although open about his sexuality, Tim Cook still focuses on work and customer service at Apple. He doesn't want attention to focus on his personal life, but wants people to focus on the products and services the company brings. Finally, in an interview with Stephen Colbert, Tim Cook shared his reason for publicly declaring himself gay. He emphasized that sharing the truth is about self-esteem and that doing so can positively influence others in the LGBT community. This shows that Tim Cook is not only a talented leader, but also a socially responsible and humanitarian person. Colton Haynes, famous American actor and model, has attracted the attention of a large audience with his leading roles in series such as Arrow and Teen Wolf. However, behind his fame, Colton also experienced many difficulties and secrets in his personal life. Colton began his modeling career in New York when he was just 15 years old, and since then, he has attracted attention for his beauty and talent. Although he has full potential to become a famous model or actor, Colton's confidence is affected by his secrecy. In January 2016, Colton officially announced that he was gay, marking an important turning point in his life. Although there had been signs and suspicions from public opinion before, Colton was not ready to confirm or deny them. But by admitting the truth about himself, he found liberation and received great support from the community. However, Colton's time afterward was not always peaceful. He faced a rather noisy divorce from Jeff Leatham, a famous florist, after they married in 2017. Despite ups and downs in his personal life, Colton continues to look forward to his future, strongly and steadfastly. Currently, all details about Colton Haynes' relationship are kept private and he focuses on his career and personal life cautiously and carefully. This shows his determination and patience in protecting privacy and personal freedom. Andy Brennan is an Australian professional footballer, admired for his skill and strength on the field, but also famous for his courage and being open about being gay. Born in 1993, Andy became the first Australian football player to publicly reveal his gender, an important step in the country's sports history. Andy went through trials and tribulations to accept and open up about himself. Before going public, he kept himself a secret for several years and even had relationships with women. However, Andy overcame his anxiety and struggles with thoughts and pressures and decided to open up to the world. In an interview, Andy revealed that the decision to come out was not only an emotional burden, but also an important step in his life. He received support not only from fans and teammates, but also from family, friends, and the entire football community. Andy believes his decision has had a positive impact on his life and also helped many others facing similar challenges. By being open and sharing his story, he opened a new path and created understanding and support in the community. Don't rush to escape this boring video and forget comment number 2. I will change it if I know you hate it. Jonathan Knight, a member of the boy band New Kids on the Block, went through a complicated personal journey when he came out as gay. Before this information was announced, the public probably would not have known this fact if not for the revelation from his ex-girlfriend and 90s pop icon, Tiffany. Although Jonathan does not want his private life to become a prominent topic, he does not hide or be arrogant about the truth about himself. His publicity has made many people want to learn more about his life and views, even though he does not want to be famous for it. Although going public caused some trouble, Jonathan still receives strong support from his partner, Harley Rodriguez. He never hid that he was gay, and the two lived an open and confident life together. Jonathan released a statement on his blog, confirming the fact that he is gay. Although this caused some controversy and trouble, Jonathan still decided to open his heart and accept all challenges. Ultimately, Jonathan must face strange and unfair things when his relationship falls into jeopardy. However, patience and courage helped him overcome all difficulties and continue walking with pride and confidence. Ellen Page, one of Hollywood's most promising young actors, faced pressure and judgment from the acting world when she came out as gay. With fame thanks to her important roles in films such as Hard Candy and Juno, Ellen has become an icon for both the LGBT community and movie fans. However, being open about yourself also means facing difficulties and challenges. Ellen has difficulty managing her reputation, while also struggling with the secret of her sexuality. Publicizing her love story in 2014 marked an important turning point in her life, and also opened a fight against discrimination and mental violence. In a Facebook post, Ellen expressed gratitude to those who helped her break her silence and stand up against abuse. She emphasized the importance of recognizing and supporting those going through similar experiences to hers. Support from family, friends, and community is an important factor that helps Ellen overcome difficulties and continue on her path. Despite the challenges and difficulties, Ellen Page continues to fight for the rights and justice of the LGBT community and is a shining example for others. Facing and overcoming obstacles has helped her grow and become stronger. She always upholds the value of sincerity and self-acceptance. Wentworth Miller, born in England to American parents, is best known for playing Michael Scofield in the popular television series Prison Break. He also appeared in many other movies and TV shows such as Buffy the Vampire, Law & Order, Killer. Known for his distinctive voice, he also voiced the Family Guy character Gone Worth. Throughout his life, Wentworth Miller struggled with acceptance and self-discovery, especially in matters of sexuality. He went through many difficulties and challenges, and even attempted suicide many times during his youth. In an interview with InStyle magazine in 2007, however, in 2013, he publicly announced that he was gay through a letter on the website of the St. Petersburg International Film Festival. He refused an invitation to attend an event because he could not accept the Russian government's treatment of the LGBT community, emphasizing that he could not attend an event in a country where people like him are being openly denied the right to live and love. This action by Wentworth Miller was highly appreciated by many fans, and is an important step in fighting discrimination and protecting the rights of the LGBT community. Christian Niren may not be familiar to some, but if you've been living under a rock, you'll recognize him as the actor who plays Hodor on the hit TV series Game of Thrones. Before playing this role, Christian was not a famous actor, but after participating in this project, his fame spread throughout the world and people wanted to know more about him, including his status. Your gender. Christian has been open about how he doesn't want to become a symbol for the LGBT community, but if he can help at least one person, he'll be happy. According to sources, Christian revealed his sexuality in 2014 after an interview on a fan site. However, he insists that he has never put himself in that box and believes that gender is only a small part of his life. He also announced his engagement to Trevor Brannan, a non-famous person, in mid-2019. Don't forget to drink a cup of tea to quench your thirst and comment number 1 to let me know that you are still watching this video. Don Lemon has been a friendly face on CNN that people know and love since 2006. He is a longtime news reporter and journalist, and is now an author, but not until when he released his memoir titled Transparent People learned that this charming man was gay. Don Lemon shared that he grew up thinking he would never be able to be open about his relationship. He also never thought about getting married. However, in 2019, through a social media announcement, Don stated that his boyfriend Tim Malone had explicitly proposed. Don said that no one at CNN would be surprised to learn that he was gay, but he kept it a secret from the public out of fear. However, he felt more comfortable as time passed and gay people became more widely accepted. According to Dawn's conversation with CNN's boyfriend proposed a dog tag featuring a bow on their dog, Boomer, and created a memorable moment for them. Sarah Paulson is a famous actress with many excellent roles in movies and television. She has won many prestigious awards such as the Golden Globe and the Award. One of the things many people love about her is the way she approaches relationships. In a 2013 interview with Broadway.com, Sarah Paulson spoke about her views on gender. She describes that she does not like feeling forced or forced to make choices based on what people expect of her. She demonstrates freedom and sincerity by confronting questions about sex and relationships. Sarah Paulson has had relationships with both men and women. She lived with actress Cherry Jones from 2004 to 2009 and then began a relationship with playwright Holland Taylor in 2015. Despite the huge age difference, Sarah Paulson has said that she does not choose her partner based on gender, just choose the person you love. Sarah Paulson does not identify as a lesbian, but she demonstrates freedom and sincerity in her approach and her life. For her, the most important thing is the person she loves, regardless of their gender. Greta Garbo is one of the biggest stars of the Hollywood screen, creating beauty and charm that captivated audiences in the 1920s and 1930s. Although famous and admired for her acting career, her life Garbo's privacy is a secret. Garbo is said to live a lonely and desperate life, wishing to be with his girlfriend, Mimi Pollock, a Swedish actress. Despite having several short-lived relationships with men, Garbo never found true happiness in love. She lived a lonely life, never marrying or having children. Regarding his personal life, Garbo maintains a deep relationship with Mimi Pollock. She wrote love letters to Mimi, dreaming of a life together, but in the end, they never married or lived together. Mimi Pollock passed away in 1990 at the age of 85. Greta Garbo's life is a tragic story of unrequited love and loneliness, even though she had a brilliant artistic career on screen. Clive Davis is a music producer and one of the most important figures in the music industry. He discovered and supported many talented artists, such as Bruce Springsteen, Whitney Houston, Janis Joplin, and Kelly Clarkson, helping them become big stars. Although Clive Davis is famous for his success and influence in the music industry, he has also encountered personal scandals. He was married and had problems with infidelity. However, what few people know is that he also had an affair with a man when he married his second wife. In his book, The Soundtrack of My Life, Clive Davis describes discovering and accepting his sexuality as a complicated journey, and he also revealed that he is bisexual and has had a partner. Long-term cooperation. Clive Davis's depiction of embracing identity and self-acceptance, along with the difficulty of family adjustment and the impact on children, highlights a story of diversity and acceptance. Accept yourself. Accepted in the LGBTQ+ community. Eleanor Roosevelt, the longest-serving First Lady in U.S. history, had great influence in promoting human and civil rights. Although she served 4 terms as First Lady, Eleanor Roosevelt was also famous for being open and straightforward in communicating with the public through radio programs and press conferences. What is perhaps more notable, however, are the rumors surrounding the relationship between Eleanor Roosevelt and journalist Lorena Hickok, better known as Hick. The two met when Lorena covered Franklin D. Roosevelt's final presidential campaign. Eleanor Roosevelt even described being madly in love with Lorena Hickok's letters, which described her longing for closeness and intimacy. Although there was much evidence pointing to a special relationship between them, Physical intimacy was abandoned, and many letters were destroyed to keep their relationship a secret. Although Eleanor Roosevelt was married to Franklin Roosevelt and was a famous lady in the White House, her relationship with Lorena Hickok remains a controversial subject in history. Kate McKinnon, a famous American actress, has attracted a large number of fans thanks to her unique roles in the comedy show Saturday Night Live and movies such as Office Christmas Party, The Spy Abandoned Me. Even though she is a lesbian, she has never opened up about this and only opens up when asked about her personal life. Although Kate has not publicly announced her homosexuality, she is still known as one of the rare lesbian actors in the entertainment industry. She was born in 1984, is one of the prominent members of the show Saturday Night Live, where she made many significant contributions. However, the special thing is that Kate McKinnon is not only famous for her acting career, but also for her openness about sexual topics and her political views. In an interview, Kate revealed that watching the popular TV show X-Files helped her realize she was gay. She remembered that seeing Gillian Anderson as Dana Scully caused a change in her, although she initially thought it was because of David Duchovny's face as Fox Mulder. This story shows how Kate discovered and accepted herself with the help of entertainment. Although she stays away from social networks to keep her personal life private, she is known to be an animal lover, raising a cat that she often calls Son. In addition, information about her relationship with American actress Jackie Abbott also attracted public attention. The video ends here. Remember, there are still many other interesting and engaging videos in my playlist. Before you leave, please leave a comment number 1 if you found the video interesting, or number 2 if not. It's that simple, isn't it? Thank you.